Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you could be with me. Um, I know a lot of us enjoy going to the movies, but I know in today's times everybody's got, a decent television. There's ways to stream movies right from home and it saves a lot of money, from having to go to the theater. But what I'm pretty much driving at here on this particular video is when you go to the theater, you pay for your tickets, you go in, you get it, you know, and be told where to go. When you go to the concession stand, that's one of the things you have to be careful about because that could actually wind up costing you quite a bit of money if you're not careful. Now, I myself have not been to the movies in a while. The last movie that I saw at the theater was next to the last Star Wars, not the last one that came out, but the one prior, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It was the last one that Carrie Fisher was in, and I think Han Solo dies in it, and Luke Skywalker shows up at the very last. But when you're at the concession stand, you have to be careful with what you buy. It can get rather expensive. For example, one thing that is on the pricey side, and I'll go ahead and tell you now, and you can get it elsewhere at a lesser price. It's much cheaper. Why should you pay 4, 5, maybe even $6 now? Like I said, it's been a while since I've gone to the movies. For a box of candy, when you can just as easily go to Dollar Tree, pay $1.25 a box for the same candy. You probably got just as nice of a selection, maybe better. If you don't go there, you might be able to make out fairly decent even at Walmart or someplace like that. Why should you be stuck paying hand over fist amount of money for a box of candy? And you got to watch with the popcorn too. Um, I do know that if you're able to purchase any of that stuff and bring it into the theater with you and have it while you're watching the movie, that right there within itself could save you a few dollars. Um, but you have to be careful with what you buy at a concession stand. Um, Popcorn can be quite a bit of money. The drinks can be quite a bit of money. So definitely keep that in mind when you go to the concession stand. Here's what I do over and above anything that works for me. I will go and either dine out or before I leave home, I'll make sure that I eat a decent meal before I go to the movie. That way, in the middle of the movie, I won't get hungry. So that's something else to keep in mind when you're at the theater to and not have to go to the concession stand because it can be rather expensive. And the last time that I went to the theater, not that time, there was one other time prior to that. It was me, my dad, my youngest nephew. We wanted to go see the very first Despicable Me. This has been about 14 years back. And you had to have the 3D glasses. They said it wouldn't look right if you didn't have those 3D glasses. Okay, I took the glasses and a drink, a popcorn, a box of candy, be me, my dad, and my nephew just to get in was $50. So I myself personally be careful with the concession stand. I know I've said it several times, but if at all possible, it's probably better just to stay home and watch something on your television using a streaming app. And a lot of the time, you can watch a movie that's not really all that old in age, maybe a few months, maybe a year. I would rather go that route. Well, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. I hope all of you have a great whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you back here next time. But before you do, if you would kindly do one thing, it would be great. All right, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.